This video will show you how to find Google Keep and create a basic note. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to keep.google.com, and that will take me to the Google Keep app. And then once I'm there, I'm going to show you how to add Google Keep to your Google Apps button. If you come on over here and click on the Google Apps button, you will see that I can add a shortcut to Google Keep. So I'm going to click that, and there you go. Now it's added. So next time I can just access Google Keep by clicking on this shortcut that will be in that Google Apps button. All right. So creating a basic note then, as you can see right now, I don't have any notes created in my Google Keep. And right here at the top is where I would go to add a note. So I'm just going to click in here, and I'm going to I can change the title. And maybe this is a homework assignment, page 50. And then I can click here to actually add the note. And I have to do problems 1 to 30 even. If I click done, that note is created, and you can see it's posted here, a lot like a Post-it note. I'm going to double click on that and go back into it and show you some of the other tools that are here. So we have the finger with the string tied around it. That's how you can add a timer or a reminder to it. We can add collaborators. We can change the color of the note itself. I can add images. I can send this note to an archive so it doesn't display on the main screen. Then I have a few more options down here. I can delete this note. I can add a label, which is beneficial if I want to kind of group some notes together and be able to find them quickly. Adding a label is helpful for that. I can actually add a drawing. So if there's an illustration that a teacher did on the board and I want to try to replicate what they've drawn on the board, I can do that with the drawing tool. I can make a copy of it so that I can start with an existing note and just make changes to that. I can add checkboxes, and I can copy to a Google Doc, which is beneficial. If I've created a lot of things on a note and a teacher wants me to give them a copy or something I need to turn in through Google Classroom, making it a Google Doc will make it easier to turn in to Google Classroom. So that's kind of an overview of the tools that you can see there. I'm going to go ahead and make another note here to illustrate some of the other things. And let's see. This time I'm going to say this is chapter 1 in my science class. And here I'm going to add an image. So I've already saved an image into my Google Drive of a cross-section of a plant cell. So I'm going to click this Add an Image button, and I should be able to easily access the image that I had saved in my Google Drive. So here's the image. I select that and click Open. And you can see that image pops in there. So now I have a note of that that I can study at a later time. Some other things that you can do with these notes. Let's make another note, and let's call this Social Studies. I can change the color of the note rather easily. So let's say I want all my social studies notes to be blue. That will help those notes stand out from the rest. And maybe I'm going to send a reminder to myself, bring in materials for project. So I've created a note for that. I told you earlier that it's easy to kind of organize and sort through things if you create labels. So maybe on this first one that I created, I want to add a label to that. I'm going to call this math class. And you can see that little label gets added on there, and it gets added over here in my labels for math class. So now if I want to just see my math class notes, I click on that, and there it eliminates all the other ones. I can always go back to the main screen over here in the main menu. I can filter by all my notes, and that once again shows everything that's there. So that's just a few of the basic things you can do in creating some notes in Google Keep.